The quadrant that you're really going to be aspecting or it's going to be feeling for is going to be the seventh, the sixth, and the fifth house. So again, fifth house is creativity, is the heart of the child. Sixth house, work and service to others. Seventh house, relationships. Sagittarius, it's about expanding your relationships. It's about bringing in new types of partnerships, unique beings that maybe, unique community groups. I'm seeing too, maybe doing more traveling, having more fun. Sixth house matters is also going to be shifting up the routine. So for you, it's actually about making sure that you're not so grounded. Your grounding is in changing up the routine daily because you're being asked to really be inspired by your creativity. Aries is again cardinal fire and it's going to be trining your energy with Neptune and Saturn there. It's like, I want to have fun. I want fifth house matters has to do with speculation, has to do with gambling. It has to do with first dates and divine partnerships, but where seventh house is more about long-term partnerships, fifth house is more about just starting to date somebody. So it's kind of like, again, having more fun, more play, and expansion through your creativity, expansion through doing things different on the daily, expansion on meeting different groups of people and having different connection points within your community because you're really going to be influenced. Jupiter is expanding you. And the expansion point is going to be how much fun you can have, how much you can learn, how much you can share your wisdom. Again, Gemini loves to learn, but how do we apply that learning into knowledge? You're going to be seen as like the wisdom keeper and shower and again, the wanderer. Not all who wander are lost, but it is about inviting in more fun, seeing partnerships in a divine way, seeing again the mirror. Gemini is all about the other and polarity, and that who you are attracting into your field is another aspect of you. So to treat them kindly, perhaps lessen up on the judgment because Jupiter and its disagreeable aspect can be very judgmental, especially within partnerships, what they're perceiving other people to do, right or wrong, good or bad. So really, if you can, Uranus is going to come in and help you see your divine partnerships in a new way. It's just a reflection of you. So the more you can be more gentle with yourself, you can be more gentle with other people. Make that the habit of removing the judgment, sixth house. Make that the habit of learning to love unconditionally. We do that by having more fun, by being in our body. And also with Saturn and Neptune there, this also can be inviting in a new type of partnership that's for the long haul because you might be wanting long term committed partnership with somebody that you can really have fun with. Fifth house with your friend. Friends is also 11th house, and Uranus rules the 11th house. So, really attracting in a partner or groups of people that are really friend based, that are friendly, that you have a lot of commonality with, that you have. I'm seeing too, you want to create systems with, that you want to build infrastructure with other people, Uranus, and you want to do it in a fun way, in a playful way. Do you want to make that the routine? Is how can you honor your relationships and your partnerships by seeing the best in them, by minimizing judgment as much as you can, and again, learning how to expand through being your authentic self and being that gregarious nature that you are, because you're going to be very influential within your partnerships and people are going to be learning a lot from you. You're always learning from other people, but especially with Gemini in your relationships, it's about learning how to be in partnership in a different way, how to see people in a different way, perhaps removing some of the judgment of this is right and this is wrong, this is good and this is bad. If you can see when they're just an aspect of you, if you can fold that judgment back in and say, I accept myself, therefore I can accept the other. This might be the invitation. Uranus is giving you that insight, the awareness, like, well, I really am one with everything and everyone. So I need to treat everybody with a little more respect and a little less judgment and a little more fun. Have more fun in your life. Like just like Sagittarius have a problem having fun, but being responsible, right? I'm hearing like purposeful, be in play mode, but also being on your purpose too, because Saturn needs purpose and Neptune is spirituality. It's your ruler of Jupiter. Definitely having a spiritual bent in your creations. And finally, the card pull for Sagittarius, Uranus, and Gemini. What do you need to know? Okay, you got two cards. I was going to say one card, please, but two popped right out. Again, there's that Gemini duality. So the first card you got was 45 Mandrake, Neptune, and It's like Neptune and Venus. Mandrake, there we go. It's stepping into your power. It's also being grounded. Mandrake is also 9, 4, and 5. And sensuality, learning to see yourself as your sensual nature. Again, not judging yourself so harshly. For some of you, Sagittarius might not be for everybody, but you may need to really love yourself unconditionally and not be so judgmental and learn to be in your body in a new way because there's a lot of creativity here too. You can see Neptune's bringing in, again, I'm seeing like golden towers. There's a lot of abundance coming in, the seeds. You are the abundance. You do carry the codes of abundance around you. So, integrating all this knowledge and information you're gathering from your friendship groups, from people around you, turning it into wisdom. They're seeing you as like the wisdom keeper, almost like the ancient elder, the tree that holds everything together, especially if you're looking for more communities. Sensuality means okay to be in your body, loving your body unconditionally, and allowing yourself to feel your way through. Because sometimes Sagittarius is full of fire and just likes to move through stuff. But can you feel what wants to be created before you think, just take action, right? Be grounded with what wants to come through, especially when it comes to partnerships and your daily practices. And then initiation, 38 cacao, and it has to do with Uranus and also Venus. So Venus is coming in twice for you, which has to do with self-worth, value, love, and cacao medicine. Because again, there's the seed point and there's the heart. This for me, cacao is a heart opener, keeping your heart open to new types of experiences, to new partnerships, to new ways of seeing your reality and others. I'm also seeing ancestral wisdom, right? Because you are the wisdom keeper. Tuning into your ancestors, Uranus is going to be bringing in a new periphery of how you see relationship patterns, how you're willing to grow from maybe dissolving judgments or the illusion of separation, because your ancestors have always been there guiding you. I'm even seeing it's like she's hidden, but she's speaking to you, right? And you're ready to fly. This might be traveling, right? In Sagittarius, you don't need a card to tell me that, or a card to tell you that you're going to be traveling, because they like to travel to be colorful. I'm even seeing the mountains behind. So even going to tropical rainforest, being willing to follow your heart. Again, cacao medicine is about putting you in your heart. So if you can follow your heart and be impassioned, allow the ancestors to guide you, it's going to take you to the next octave of where you want to go, where you're going to feel inspired and empowered through your relationships and through your work and service to others, and just having more fun, fifth house. All right, guys, I am complete in this transmission. We have gone through all the signs and through the houses. I've picked a card for each of you, and I thank you